Okay, hello, welcome to this session. Tonight we're still in recovery week. So tonight we've got a beautiful session where we're going to do lots of upper body stretching and lots of movement. We're pretty much going to spend the whole time on the mat, just laying around on our bum, laying around on our sides and just waving ourselves around a little bit. Shouldn't be too intense, but of course we'll still end up using our legs as well. Nice little yoga based session. Of course, you can jump in and out whenever you like. You may need a strap at some point, but besides that, you're going to be fine. Grab your bum and sit on it. That's what we're doing. That's where we're at. You might like, just as a hint, if like you sit here and you're like, ugh, my hips are cramping, this is just uncomfortable sitting on my butt, then it might be nice to just grab a pillow and sit on that, or just fold up the edge of your mat. Okay, so today, we are going to do a nice juicy stretching opening session for the upper body, and we'll get some lower body in as well. We hold a lot of tension and stress in our shoulders and neck, and so this is an opportunity for you to let some of that go and to just pause and breathe some space into those areas. So to start with, because it's an interesting time in all of our lives, I'd just like you to set a theme or an idea or a word or an intention for what you'd like for this session. Anything at all that comes to mind. Why did you show up today? And with that in mind, let's take a big breath. Big breath in. And we're going to reach up nice and tall. And back down. At your own pace. Big breath in. Reach your fingers away from your midline. Up tall. Maybe you interlace your fingers. And then back down. And again. And if you've had a very busy, stressful day, if you've been running around after kids and you've jumped from work, from school, from, all these things, I know that me moving at this pace, you'll be like, come on. And you'll probably feel quite a bit of resistance, right? Well, that's okay. In time, just sit with that desire to move and slowly it'll go, right? Sit with the slowness. Okay. Get yourself nice and settled. Maybe give your shoulders a little roll. Chin to chest. Roll down. And rolling back up. Good. And again, chin to chest. Rolling down. And maybe when you get to that bottom point, you let your hands fall to the front of the knees and you let gravity do its work and sink backwards. Still in that rounded position. And you really just feel your shoulder blades roll forward as you keep sitting your weight behind you. Let's draw our belly buttons in and draw our chest forward. And then this time we use the pressure of our hands on the front of our knees to open up through the chest and fly the flag of our chest forward. Maybe your chin reaches backwards. And again, folding down, chin to chest. Let your back fall backwards. Let gravity almost take you to the ground, but use the grip of your hands on your knees to let you fall. And again, roll it forward. Dive forward, reach up and out. Expand. Sneeze. One more. Roll backwards even more. Can you feel that as you roll back, the more you round out, curl yourself out but in, you feel the stretching and lengthening through the spine. Good. Roll forward, expand. This time, reach those fingers out, out, out. Come on to, oh, you can't see me, let me tip. Come on to your fingertips as you reach, like you're going to claw the ground like this. And then once you're there, you can fold down. On those fingertips and lightly gripping the ground. And what you might feel as your chest, as your chin falls to your chest, maybe you feel the expanding as your armpits wrap towards the ground. Neck soft. You can give your neck a little soft yes and no. Maybe stay there for a moment. Starting to just slow down the mind. Settle into it. Settle into the groove of just being here right now. Walking fingers over to the right. Flatten those hands out. So fingers are all the way over to the right. And then just applying a little pressure through your left bottom. What you feel is maybe an opening through that left side body. Maybe you bring that left hand a little bit further across to the left as you bring your right arm further over. Are you left or right? I don't know. I was so in the zone. Whatever side you're on, bring that bottom arm further over to that side, and then you bring your top arm over your head and reach across. You know what I mean. You're picking up what I'm putting down. As you do that top shoulder, can you lightly roll it back? Maybe if you've got it and if it doesn't cause too much tension in your neck, you can actually turn your neck head to the sky. We stay here, lightly sitting through the butt cheeks. Roll back down and through the center. Hands go to the other side. Stay here for a moment on your fingertips. Soften. Bottom arm reaches further back. Top arm rolls open, reaches away as your bottom sits towards the ground. Maybe you just lightly curl that top shoulder open. Breathing in. A little pressure through the bottom hand to help you drive upwards. And the arching, driving through those hips. Pull your tummy in. As you pick up both hands, wave to the center. A little stretch forward once again. And driving through the seat, waving up. Coming up. Good. Hands at shoulder height. Give yourself a little shimmy. Now you can do a little Mexican wave with your hands. I like a bit of octopus arms. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? Roll those shoulders back. Okay. I just did I obviously I've got myself really big, otherwise it doesn't record myself big. And when like I've recorded the Pilates session the other day and I was like, oh, there's my cellulite, fantastic, embrace. And just then I just shook my arms and I was like, oh, wiggles, let's embrace. Okay, let's go. Draw those shoulders lightly back and push your heels of your hands away. Hold here. Good. Maybe this creates some tension in your shoulders. Can you bring your hands up so they're at shoulder height? Ooh, hello. And now let's do some backward circles. Breathing. Now the lift through this section here is through the tummy. Expand and open to get your circles. And as you circle back, you can feel those shoulder blades drawing together. Nice. 6. Breathing. Oh, the burn in the shoulders. We haven't even done much this week. 3, 2, 1. Good. Hand over, right hand over to the left knee. Left hand behind, rotation. Good. Long through the neck. Feel your head lift up to the sky as your bottom curls down and drives into the ground. Take your right hand, bring it over and across. Little side bend, back bend. Little pressure through that back hand to open. Then we sweep to the front. Nice sweeping circle again. Left hand to the outside of right knee. Rotation, lift up through the seat. Pull in, pull up and in, pelvic floor. And a light lifting through the tummy. Left arm's going to swing around now. Both hands behind the chest. Maybe on fingertips, fingers pointing away from the body. And we'll pop, shoulders roll back. Breathe into that space as you draw them down as well. So shoulders are rolled back but down, back but down. That's where we're staying. Hold here. And can you breathe with me? Breathe in. Exhale, soften. Breathe in. Exhale, soften those shoulders. 3 to go like this. Breathe in, squeeze back. Exhale, soften. Exhale. 1 more. Good. Reach forward, stretch forward. Reach back, roll back, pop your chest. Good. And again, reach forward, big circles. Round. Reach back, pop back. Maybe you do 2 pops this time. Squeezing, squeezing. Lower tummy stays engaged as you do this. Round forward. Reach back, pop back, shoulders low. 1, 2, give me an extra one. Go on. 3, hold. Can you squeeze those shoulders together as you still reach forward? And only at the very end do you round out, squeeze out. Drop head to chest. Good. Last time, my friends. Tummy pulls in, pull it in, reach back. Whoa, fly those arms wide. Shoulders roll down and back. Let's go. Pop for 4. Squeezing them back, opening, find the strength. 3, 2, 1 more. Let's keep opening. Hands behind head. keep them slightly behind. Ooh, don't mess your hair too much. Washed it today. Curls on point, day 1. Curls flattened out by Saturday. Don't you worry. I pinned them back. I learned from last Thursday. Last Thursday, they were all up in my grill. Okay, here we go. Keep your elbows behind your head. Can you squeeze those elbows a lot? Lightly rest your head in the ground and lean back. Lean your head back into your hands. And I want you to imagine if I show you from the side, I'm lightly kind of tipping from that mid-back point from here. So I breathe in, exhale, tip back just a little. And again, tipping back, keeping elbows nice and wide as I do it. 2 to go. 1 more. Good. Curl in, tip back, curl in, kick, curl a lot, right in, get small, and then get expansive and open up. 1 more. Expand out. Right hand to ground, left arm. Rest your arm. Maybe pop that left hip open. Rest the weight of your hand. A little bend in the elbow to help you do it. Back to center switch. A little bend in that left arm. Right hand goes behind. Reach the weight of your head back. And a nice circle to finish. Nice big circles, reaching hands around. One way. Close your eyes and just feel this out. You don't have to look at me. Genuinely does not matter what you do. Just move your neck, move your arms in big, sweeping circles. While you're moving your upper body, you're also giving your hips a nice wake up. And the other way. Sweeping. I know if you haven't done anything like this before, you can feel a bit silly doing it, but you know what? It's okay to feel a bit silly. When in our life at the moment do we get to feel a little bit silly? Pretty much no time, because we have to adult all the time and it sucks. Okay, you don't have to be an adult with me. You can be a little kid. Let's flip over. 4 point. Little kid. Let's move that out of the way. Here we are. We're in a 4 point position. And a nice active spine. Here we go. I want you to bring your shoulder to your hips, hips to shoulder. Good. Crunch through that left side. Look towards your left hip. Good. And the other side, right hip to right shoulder. And look over to that right hand side. Squeeze shoulder blades together. Do the same. Left to left. Look over towards the left hip. Right to right. Good. Arching back now. Tailbone comes in. Drive through the hands. Expand out through those shoulders. Maybe you can feel how open you've just got through your shoulders after doing that. Head tips back. Shoulder blades broad. Tail tucks up to the sky. Tuck under again. Curl. Come to a neutral spine. And we're going to kick up our left leg, knee in line with hips. Bring your heel to your bum, then extend. This is some prep work for what we're about to do. So strong through your hands, strong through your tummy, heel to bum, reach out. Create some strength through those arms. 4 to go. Can you keep your hips fairly flat? Tummy drawn in, 3 to go, extend. Oh, all that Pilates work is paying off, my friends. 2, 1 more. Good. From this point, actually, let's switch and then we'll come into it. Strong arms again, just refirm your grip to the ground. Here we go. Knee's going to be in line with hip, right leg this time. Heel to bum and extend. Bum, extend. Good. You're even stronger on your hands this time you were last time because you know what's happening. Last one. Good. Left leg comes up, shoulder blades are still together. Okay, let's kick. And if you like, you take that right hand and you reach around. Can you reach behind and grab your foot somewhere and create a little opening through your right shoulder? The more you kick the leg behind you, the more opening through the shoulder. Doesn't really matter where you get, but if you keep kicking, it's going to open you up. Tight tummy. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Same on the other side. Do what you need to open up. Place a lot of direct pressure through that right hand. Strength. Here we go. We're going to lift up that left knee. A few kicks just to prep our hamstrings. Mine always cramp if I don't do this. They're like, what are you doing, Liz? I wasn't expecting that. Here we go. Reaching behind with your left, if you like. And then you can see I'm rolling that right shoulder right, that left shoulder right open. Long head, long body. And I kick my heel into my hand and keep strong through my hand, holding. 5. You get a little back bend here as well. 4. As you breathe, 3, 2, 1. Good. Child's pose, hands long. Come back up. Transfer the weight onto your right knee, right hand. Open up. Flicking your right foot behind you. Side plank on knee. This one if you were with me earlier in the week. From here, you can stay here. You've got a beautiful side body bend, lots of expanding through that arm. You can stay here, or you have the option, if your knee feels okay, you're tight through the tummy, to flick that top leg. And again, same thing, a little back bend. If my hamstring doesn't want to cramp, okay? I don't want it today, I'm not going to do that, but you have the option. My hamstring's telling me I don't need it. I could actually probably just hold and not worry about the grab. That's also an option. Okay, everyone reach body long. Let's do circles with that top arm, reaching behind, reaching behind. If that's fine, you can bring that back leg onto a side plank as well. Both legs long. 5, good, 4, 3, neck is soft. 2, 1, beautiful. Both hands down, child's pose. It is restoration week, so we take the time to rest in between. Can you listen to the sound of the pause? Can you listen for the pause between each of your breaths? Pause. Coming forward, still listening to the breath. Left knee to the ground, kick your left foot behind you. Right arm to the sky. Push away from the ground with your left. Reach up. Maybe you arch first. Point toe one way and hand the other. Create a rainbow with your body. If you want it, if you can, if your body feels like it, you can kick back. A beautiful opening for the chest, for the hip flexors. You get a little back bend as you keep that tummy tight. Whoop-ah. You can extend that leg long, potentially go into a full side plank or stay where you are, circles. 4, kicking that arm behind you. 3, big backward circles. 2, 1, both hands to the ground. Child's pose. This time walk your hands to the left. Sit your bum to the right. Hands to the left. Sit your bum to the right. Child's pose. More side body. Hands to the left. Bum, hands to the right, bum to the left. What was your intention for the session? Can you take that focus and those thoughts into the next movements that we bring ourselves into? Walking hands back to center. Roll forwards. We come down into a elbows tucked, lower down. Tricep push-up. Good. A little back bend here, not long. We're going to go flip straight into a downward dog. So tuck your toes under, bend your knees a lot. Keep knees bent as you straighten out those arms, and then push your hips up to the sky. Keep your arms very long here. Bend your knees as much as you need. Feet are about hip width apart. And I want you to find strength in your arms. So can you wrap your elbows? Almost you could bend your elbows and wrap them in. Bend them and wrap them in to create space through the upper body. And we find opening through the shoulders when we create strength in them. 2 options here. 1 is to go straight onto elbows into a dolphin pose. Elbows tucked and reaching hips up to the sky, sitting hips behind. Or you can drop down to knees and sit back and hold it there. And then try popping up. We stay here for 5 breaths. Digging elbows into the ground. Try and push those shoulders away from your head. So we're not going to sink down, we're pushing away. Holding here, 3. 2. 1. Good. Wave it forward, stretch out. Weave the needle, right arm under left arch. Right arm under left arch. Good. Smush that left armpit to the ground. Just enjoy the space that this pose offers. It's like it's a little gift to us, this weave the needle. Magical thing.
Liz, the sound's gone a bit soft.
Okay.
That was better when you did that. Maybe it was just the angle.
Maybe. Potentially my boobs are just smushing in. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks for letting me know. Boobs, get out of the way. All right, let's go the other side. So left arm under right shoulder. Left arm under right shoulder. And bringing elbow and armpit of the right arm towards the ground. Good. Hands forward. Let's come forward into a chaturanga again. A little back bend here. This time reach arms behind, reaching fingers towards toes. We'll wave them forward into a Superman, then back. Tummy tucking to inwards, tailbone tucking towards the ground as we expand out through those shoulders. Reaching back. Can you keep those hands off the ground? Waving back, squeezing up. One more. Hold here, shoulders roll back, tailbone tucks. Lift. Can you soar those shoulders open? Good. Hands by your sides. Tuck toes, bend your knees a lot. Down dog. Rest if you need, of course. Your right foot is going to reach up towards the sky. Nice long leg. Reaching, reaching as you still keep extending those arms. Look forward, look between your hands. Place your right foot there. And then we're going to come up. You're going to be strong through your legs. Clasp hands behind your back. Reach back as you actively push your heel, both heels away. So right heel's going to push into the ground, left heel's going to push away. Nice active bum here. What we're going to do is tip forward with our shoulders rolled back. Can you tip forward and maybe let those arms start to fall over your head? You can, of course, drop down to a knee if that's better for you. Your choice, just listen to your body. Come up again, and then we'll fall backwards. Long neck, expanding chest. Unlock your fingers, reach back, expand out. Wave your arm down. Drop your right hand to the ground on the inside of your right foot and really kind of nuzzle that shoulder into your right knee a lot. Left knee, left foot is just soft on the ground, okay? Roll your left arm up. Reach back. Squeeze here. You do have the option of turning your head to the sky if you like. Maybe you wave that arm back again. Get a little more space as you create a circle. Both hands to the ground. Lift your right arm up. Strong through the left shoulder. Lift, squeeze, open. Good. Both hands to the ground. Lift the back knee. Tight tummy, step back. And we'll go through a chaturanga again. Drop down to knees if that feels right. As you come down, feel your shoulder blades squeeze together. Good. And we'll do the same cycle through our arm strengthening. So fly those hands over your head, tailbone tucking to the ground. Reach back, open. As you breathe, we're only doing 3. Feeling arms expanding and lifting. 2. 1. Hands to the ground. Push your hips behind you. Lengthen through your hands. Push up and back. Can you feel the strength in your arms as you straighten them? Right leg, right heel stays long. Left leg reaches. Be strong through the tummy. Reach that knee forward. Place your left foot on the ground. Option to drop back knee, back foot, or stay up. Come up, clasp hands behind back. Whoop. Roll open. You roll open not just with flexibility, roll open with strength through your back. Fold. The stronger you are through your legs, the better this is going to be for your upper body. Squeezing. Strong as you come back. Roll back. Open up. Stay here a bit. Then open your arms. I know, can you feel the legs burning too? It happens. Squeeze back. All right, let's come down. Drop the back knee, untuck toe, left hand to the inside of left foot. Nuzzle your shoulder into your knee as we roll our right arm up to the sky. Squeeze shoulder blades together. The more you dig your left knee into your left shoulder, the better this is going to feel as you push and expand out. You could do this on fingertips as well if it's too much to have your hand to the ground. Right hand to the ground, left to the sky. Lift out, lift up. Maybe you look up. Both hands to the ground. Ready? Lift that back leg. Step back with the foot. Plank for a moment, rolling. Holding. 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 Good, drop down to knees. Let's just lower straight down and rest. Right ear to the ground. Right ear to the ground, hands by your side, completely relaxed, nothing active. Hands by your side once more. Tuck tailbone in towards the ground. And you're just going to place your forehead on your hands. So my hands are just clasped and I'll just rest my forehead there. Keep your keeping tailbone tucked. We're actually going to just lift your leg as one, lifting up, straight leg. Straight leg lifts from the hip, left leg lifts. 1, 2. Keep tailbone tucked, belly drawn inwards. 3. Maybe you can feel the whole back of your leg work. 4, 5, 7. Breathing as you do it. And other side, let's go. Right leg long, toe pointing and tipping away. 2, 3, Can you feel your bottom tighten as you do this? Last one. Good. Hands by your side. Place your palms on the ground. Roll your shoulders back as far as they'll go. Draw your belly button away from the ground. Can you visualize the space that drawing your belly away from the ground has created? Walk your fingers a little closer to your feet as you keep tucking your tailbone towards the ground. Keep tucking, tucking, tucking. Hold here. You feel the lift from the middle of your back, driving that back open. Holding, holding. 5, neck is long, and just look slightly ahead here, just slightly to the front of your mat. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Left ear to the ground, completely rest. We're prepping for a final pose here, just getting yourself primed. Soften. Start to kick your left heel towards your bottom. Just kicking. Reach back with your left hand, and maybe if you roll your arm open, roll it back behind you. Eventually you get to the point where you can grab onto your heel or your foot, or outside or inside, your choice. And from there, maybe still looking at the ground, you can start to like kick your heel back and get a little lift through the shoulder as you open. Hey, not so bad. Keep using your tummy. Can you hold that for a beat? You could try walking your hand to a different position. Keep your knee pointing behind you though, so we don't want your knee to flare out. Knees pointing straight behind you. And we open up. The lift is still coming from the back. It's strength here. The more you tuck your tailbone in towards the ground and lift the tummy, the more lift you'll get. Good, release. You might want to windshield your legs now side to side. Good. Let's try the same on the other side. So you might kick that right heel towards your bottom. And then eventually it gets to a point where you're like, yeah, I feel like I'm ready. And you let your heel come up. You reach back with the right, and your knees still pointing towards the behind you, towards your feet, and you let your heel kick back, open up, expand, and I'll give you a nice, beautiful chest opening back bend as you kick, kick, kick. Breathing. 3, 2, 1. So you could keep it there. If you can't reach, you'd grab a strap or a belt or something and just wrap it around your foot and use that to hoik. If that felt good, maybe this time you grab both feet. Knees pointing and staying nice and neutral. Give them a little kick because it feels nice to start. And we grab the outside of the feet. Knees pointing behind. You roll those shoulders back and then kick your feet behind you. And we breathe. Lift up through the chest. Use your back strength. Roll open. Kick, 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 kick. Breathe. 5, 4, back. Use your muscles. 3, 2, 1. Release. Right ear to ground. Breathing. We'll do one more little try at this, shall we? It's good to have a go. If you don't feel like doing that, you pick anything that works for you. Maybe you keep windscreen wiping your legs. If you feel like it, knees come together, you reach back, belly button draws in, tailbone tucks, and we reach and kick back, shoulders opening. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Rolling onto back. Hug knees up to chest. Give yourself a little rock and roll. Soles of feet on ground. And let's give our spine a little massage from the bottom. Come with me as we draw belly button in. And we just scoop that vertebrae up, slow, and then just roll back down. We're not going to get full height yet. Scoop tailbone up, roll back down, and again, scoop, roll, scoop, and then maybe eventually, there's no hurry, maybe eventually you get height. Take your time. Scoop and lift. Hold at the top, squeeze your inner thighs together. Knees are really creating tension. They're fighting to be best buds. They're the bestest buds. B1 and B2. Create pressure in your inner thighs and the inner arches of your feet as you squeeze upwards. Keep the lift, and I'd like you to separate to the pinky edges of your feet, knees full apart. Then back together, tummy coming in, knees pull apart. You're on the outside edges of your feet. Then back together. Watch your hip bones. Can you make sure that they don't drop? Or finding glutes just a little bit. Nice. Keep the height. 4 to go. 4. Exhale, 3. 2. 1 more. Good, good, good. Stay there. Keep hugging those knees together. We just keep a strong lift now. Can you keep the tension there? Breathing for 5. 4. 3. Get a little bit more lift. 2. 1. Lower down. Good. Windscreen wiper your feet. Okay, we're going to just do a little hamstring opening. So knees come up, and we're going to grasp the outside of our right foot. A single-legged happy baby. Extend a single-legged happy baby. So extend your right leg long. Feel free to grab a strap if you need, or grab lower down on the leg. And then from here, I'd like you to extend the left. And then come back up. Good. Extend the left. Come back up. And again, extend. And extend. Let's switch. Outside, grabbing the outside of the left. Extend that leg long. Good. And let's cycle the right. Extend it. And again. Extend and extend. Beautiful. All right, our final efforts for today. Make your body as wide as you can. Bring your feet outside to the outside edges of your mat. your hands to the outside edges of your mat. You're a big fat star shape in the most beautiful way possible. Take up space. Can you make your fingers relaxed? Your elbows relaxed? Soften your shoulders down your back. Squeeze them together, release them. Squeeze them together, release them. Hips relaxed. Knees relaxed, feet relaxed. Everything nice and relaxed. Take a big breath in, and as you exhale, hug everything up. Make yourself an egg. Squeeze yourself as tight as you can. You are the most compact egg you can be. Squeeze as tight as you can. Your feet are squeezing, your belly is squeezing, your bottom squeezing, your nose is squeezing. Breath in as you open. Fully exhale, relax. Dead weight. Dead weight, nothing moving. I think you only squeezed about 70% then. I reckon you got 80 in you. Give me 80. Come on, let's do it. Maximal squeeze. Or imagine you've got all your loved ones, your friends and your family, all the people you haven't seen in so long, and you've got them in your arms and you want to give them the biggest squeeze ever. Squeeze, 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 squeeze them so hard because you love them so much. Squeeze them. Oh, it was very tiring, but I enjoyed it a lot. I need a rest now. 2 more squeezes to come. 2 more big full body squeezes, and you're going to bring every bit of muscle tension into it. Ready? Let's go. Come on. Second last effort. Squeeze even harder. These are your family and your friends, and you love them so much, and you squeeze all your stress and tension and everything in the day. Squeeze. Okay, relax fully. Soft. Feel how heavy your body is. It feels so nice. Okay. Now is the time. I want you to gather all the stress and worry for the day, or you're planning about the future and what may or may not happen. All the tension that's sitting in your body right now, and you're going to cram it into one final squeeze. Gather it up. Gather it all the stress from every corner, every crevice. Let's squeeze it in. Squeeze it in, use it up so there's nothing left. Go, squeeze it. Oh, squeeze all that tension out. And when you're done, there is nothing left. You have permission to completely relax. Go, 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 go. And then slowly we flop. Full flop. Full relaxation, my friend. You have made it. Feel the weight of your body on the ground, your hips, your head. Feel your heels, the back of your thighs, elbows and hands. Feel your head. Breathe in. Big sigh out. And again, breathe in. Bigger sigh out. Final breath in. Complete sigh out. Making your way up to seated, whatever that looks like for you. lost a bobby pin. Thank you so much, my lovely ones. You beautiful people. I hope you are feeling so delightfully relaxed and calm now and stretched out and a little bit sleepy. That's ideal if you're a little bit sleepy and are ready for wind down time. My biggest love for you. I will see you all. I'll see you all on Saturday morning. We'll do something slightly more intense on Saturday. Not like intense. It's still recovery week, but we're going to get our heart rate up a little bit more and have a little bit more of a sweat. That's it. Hope you enjoyed. I'm going to stop the recording now, and if you want to stick around, you're welcome to. Mwah.